name is Coleman, and today I want to show you the area I'm living in Vienna, Austria, where many people that are living in Austria have not been to this place. I want to show you how green this area is. Yeah, how important it is to plant trees. So I'm going to take you around my area so that you see that trees represent the paradise, for my own opinion. But there's some countries, some cities, this place is in the middle of Vienna city, in the middle of Vienna city. But there are some countries you will go to, or some cities you will visit, you will not even see one tree. You will not see one tree. You know, trees are very important in our lives. Okay, look behind me and see how green it is. Very green. So people from all parts of life comes here to relax and enjoy the nature. And this is exactly where I'm living in. This is my neighborhood. Sometimes I wish I had learned how to play guitar. I would just go over there, sit down there, and would be full of inspiration in the nature, where I can think deep alone and create a wonderful song. But I'm coming to it. So this is my neighborhood. You know that trees produces oxygen for human beings, which is very, very important. And human being, we breathe oxygen and breathe out nitrogen, if I'm right. And the trees take the nitrogen and produces oxygen back to us. So we are connected with the nature. We are part of the nature as humans. If you see a tree, you have to give homage and respect, because they are part of our lives and they are alive. So this is what Austria did here. For example, if you come to a city like Lagos in Nigeria, I was in Lagos for the last time 2010, I think. I was in Lagos 2010. I was staying at my sister's place, and one day it was so hot at home, I wanted to go out and buy, okay, let me go this way. I wanted to go out and buy orange juice, a cold, chilled orange juice. So I went to the grocery shop store that is close by. I bought an orange juice. This juice doesn't even taste like orange juice. It tastes like something someone pour water and put some tablets inside that produces the taste of orange juice. But I said, okay, let me drink it like that, since I'm so tasty for orange juice. I took it that way, but I didn't want to go back to the house because it was so hot and there was no light. So I was walking around looking for a place I can sit under a tree, at least. Normally I would prefer a garden or a field like this, like a well-preserved place with trees and nature. He wants to bring this to me. He started to bring the stock to me. Yeah. So I was looking at, I walked like, let's say half kilometer walking around. I couldn't find a tree, nothing where I can sit down in the nature and enjoy the fake juice I bought. I couldn't find, so I was forced to go back to the house where the heat was almost 25 degrees. I went back to the house. I was so sad that Lagos doesn't have plan for trees. All the governors that was in Lagos, they never have plan for trees. Come on, they should, even in the middle of the road, the demarcation of the road should be planted trees. I don't know if they have done it around VI. I don't know. The only VI I went to was to the German embassy, but I never took my time to see VI, and I don't want to see. I'm not interested where they say rich man are living. I'm sure they don't have trees there also. I'm quite sure. You know, so you see that city like Lagos doesn't value nature. Important is for them to build kiosk where they will be selling amala, and the powers that be will just be coming and taking task. They just want tax collectors. Anything you are selling, you must pay tax. You know, like here now, if this place will be in Lagos, you will see people who comes around under this tree, and be selling amala to people that comes to relax. Before you know it, here will become a marketplace. Yeah. So I went back home like that, and I realized that a city like Lagos is lacking trees. I think the first governor that will come with the idea to plant trees everywhere, even on the main road. Plant trees. Even, I prefer, if you are planting a tree, plant a tree that will bear fruit. Even if it's orange, even if it's, you know, orange tree doesn't grow so big, and it forms very well. Just trees that will grow in the middle, or even a tree that will bear something like pea, or the one they call Vienna in Dutch. I don't know what they call it in English. They don't grow so big. So you plant it in the road. When anything produces and reap, poor people can pluck and eat and enjoy themselves. You know, the birds will also pluck and eat their own. I prefer that kind of trees, where you do something for a common man at the same time, providing shadows. If someone is walking, okay, in this country, in some of European countries, they build chairs that is fixed on the road. So if you are walking and you're tired, you sit down and rest a little bit. You sit down and rest a little bit, you know. So let me go this way, where we can see more green. Everywhere is green. This is in the middle of Vienna city. You see, just look around. In the middle of Vienna city. Yeah? They have this big visa. Okay. I want to check if I'm still recording. I bought this camera new, and this is the first vlogging I'm making with it. Normally I don't do vlogging, but I'm just testing my camera. But if you like what I'm doing, you can just comment below and say to me, continue, to motivate me a lot to do more. This is new for me. I'm not a talking type of person, especially if only when I'm interviewing someone, or when we are two and we are having conversation, question and answer. But talking alone, I'm not a talkative. So, but this, I have a message to give out, an observation. So, what was I saying? The first governor of Lagos State, who would come up with an idea of planting trees everywhere, I think that governor will make a very big impact on the people of Lagos. I'm telling you, because everybody, you know, Lagos is full of stress. That's why I don't go there. I hate stress in my life, especially unnecessary stress. If it's a stress that is important, you will tell yourself it will be over, and you will rest later on. But ordinary stress, even if you have money, to spend it is stress. To spend your money is stress. The rich man is into stress, the poor man is into stress. You know? Look at how this place looks like. Look behind me and see. You can come here and sit down and have your peace. You can even come with a bottle of chilled drink, juice, or even coffee. If you have a friend visited you, you come here and sit down and have a nice heart-to-heart talk. You can come here and read your Bible, and it enters your brain immediately. You know, or even if you're a student and you are studying something, you can come here and study, and everything you studied will remain in your brain. We have quietness here. So, any governor that will try that in the city of Lagos will make a very big impact, and I'm sure they will vote him again to be governor for 8 years. And when he will leave a very big legacy, because the incoming governor will not decide to start cutting the trees down. It's not possible. And in that way, he will create jobs. He will create jobs because there will be people that will be all these trees you see here are numbered. Okay, let me show you one number. All the trees here has numbers. If there's a tree that they found out that is weak, or it might collapse at any time, maybe a tree that have stayed for some decades, and they need to cut it down, they just go to it and take the number. In the office, they know that that tree exists. So people that will cut it with the number, they will locate the tree. Look at this one. You see the number? I don't know if you see it. Let me bring it closer. This one is 4038. The number is 4038. So if you call those people that are taking care of this tree on the phone and say, tree number 4038, maybe there was a strong wind and some parts break, they will say to you, thank you. Before 30 minutes, they have drive with the car here and control. They know already the number. They know where the tree is standing. They will see it on the satellite. So you can create something like that in Lagos. Give them numbers. And there's some people that walk around and check the health of each tree. There's a way they check it. And you will also employ some women or some men who have no job, who comes and clean under that tree. They clean the leaves that fell down and keep it clean. This is a way of providing jobs also for the poor masses, you know. And any amount you pay them will go a long way. It's very simple. It's not scientific. It's not scientific problem. This is a simple nature thing. How much will it cost for a governor to plant trees everywhere? How much will it cost? Nothing. To compare to all the expenses they are making unnecessarily. You know, people can see where, a family can see where they can sit down. You know, not if you want to take your family out, or a boyfriend wants to take a girlfriend out, it must be KFC. You come into KFC or Tasty Fried Chicken. You sit down there. Everything is, they put a AC and then sell your rice and chicken. You know, that is not going out for me, honestly. To always go to KFC. You take your children and go to McDonald's. And now, all over Lagos, there's different kind of eatery. Different kind of individual, private eatery. Where people go out because they have no other place to go out. Okay, if you say you want to go to the beach, is it every day you go to the beach? It's not every day. And you go there, you pay 5,000 naira gate fee in the private beach. The open beach is scattered and dirty. The private beach is well organized, but you have to pay tickets to enter. So if you have 4 children and you plus your wife, you know how much you are going to pay. So you have started spending already. Beach that God put there for naturally. Someone is there using it to make money. So those things normally should change. This place is where dogs drink water. So there's a water everywhere, clean water. This place. You push this button and water comes out. You see? dogs can drink water, human beings can drink water in the middle of nowhere. So you cannot complain that you are thirsty. This is how to build a city. You preserve some places where nobody should build anything, which is like preserving nature. They can do it in Lagos, preserve some place, not always building shops and collecting tax, or building, selling the land, and one day the traditional ruler comes and start breaking people's houses and say this land belongs to them. I have said to myself, no matter how much I have, I will never buy land in Lagos, never. Because even if you buy that land, that land doesn't belong to you. After living there for 10 years, some hooligans will come and start breaking your house and say the land belongs to them, which is crazy. You can see it on internet every time. Yeah. So if you're sleeping, you are not safe. You might go to church. Coming back from church, you see that you're looking for your house, you don't find it anymore. You know. So around the area I am now, it's called Hundewiese, where people no. He wants to catch it. Yeah. He thought it's a player stock. So what was I saying before the dogs interrupt? So I said to myself, I will never buy land in Lagos. I will never even live in Lagos. It's not a conducive place to live. People that live in expensive place like Victoria Island, they also suffer. If it rains, the water is flooded everywhere. They suffer with their SUVs. Everybody is driving SUV, yeah, to go home. So it's also not well planned. Not at all. You are claiming to be a rich man, but you are living in ignorance. Nobody is making petition to the government to plan the city very well. Even if they didn't plan the city, they can replan it or improve it. Look at the nature. So what I was saying is, this place is called Hundewiese. It's like Hunde is dog, Wiese is like garden. Yeah, a well-preserved place. You dare not come here and build anything. You cannot buy this land. So it looks like forest, but it's nature preserved. And there's some people taking care of all these trees that are here. So if you have a dog, this is where you come. The dogs run around, pee, do their business, enjoy the nature, and then you take your dog to your house, back to your house. Yeah? Because dogs need nature. They run and exercise their body. You see that they plan here very well. But if you are living in Lagos and you have a dog, the worst is that they put the dog in the cage. Because if you bring the dog out, it might even bite someone. Only in the night they bring it out in case of criminals. So if you see me in this forest, you would think I'm in Africa. You think I'm in a village, one village in Africa. Sometimes I used to come here and make some movies. If I want to make a movie of Africa, if you check my channel, you will see some movies where I made this place. People were asking me, did you went to Africa to shoot that movie? I said, no, I shoot it in the middle of Vienna. It's around my area. They are very surprised. Many black people that are living in Vienna, they don't know this place. They don't know. They will be in the city, living for 20 years. They never take time to look around Vienna and see what they are missing. You know? So I used to come here with my children, sometimes to walk around and feel a little bit of Africa. And then I go back. If I want to connect to Africa, I come to this nature. It smells the same like in my home village. Just like a real forest. So that's what I'm telling you. Even as a tourist, if you come to Prater, you know where it's called Prater, where they drive this big bicycle. From Prater to this place is 5 minutes walk. You can just ask them that you want to see Hundewiese, dog's garden, where people take their dog to do their business. They will direct you this way. 5 minutes from Praterstern. So you can come here and see the nature also as a tourist. The tourist doesn't come here because nobody referred them here. But if you watch this video, you can note it down. Anytime you're in Vienna, you get to Praterstern, where they are driving big bicycle, and ask them you want to see the Hundewiese. They will direct you to this place. Look at this tree. This tree was very old. Maybe it's already 100 years old before it started drying up in the middle. So they noticed it and cut it down. You can see how old, how the structure, how you know an old tree. You see the structure. Yeah? Let me go around it. See the structure. It looks like artwork. You can see this is the nature. If an artist gets this tree now, he will build something out of it. This one that is laying here. You will be surprised. You will be amazed. So they always master every tree that is here. If the tree is too old and it's about to die, they cut it off before it falls on someone. They know every tree that is here, and they know how old each tree is. They monitor, everything is in the computer. They monitor everything. And this is very good. Not that you plant a tree, you don't know how old the tree is and how old the tree could live before it falls down. Everything is in the computer. And if that age reach, in their system it will be blinking. They will check the number of the tree, locate the tree and cut it down, because it has been up to 80 years or 90 years. And they will plant a new one there. You see the new one they planted that is growing. So here, it's full of nature, in the middle of city, in the middle of Vienna. If you tell people that are in the city that this place exists, they won't believe you. But it's one of the reasons I'm making this video. It's one of the reasons. So let me go this way to avoid dogs. If dogs see my stick, they think it's a playful something. They want to come and jump and grab it. So let me avoid them peacefully. So yeah, if you like this video, you like my vlog, it's the first time I'm making vlog, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell button so that it encourages me to make more video. And comment also. Comment, just share your views, give me an idea what I should do for you next. Or if you want to get to know about Vienna, I can go anywhere you request for me to go and make a video about that place. Make a video about that place and post it on my channel. From now on, I'll start making vlogging. But I need your encouragement, because talking alone is only mad person can talk alone. And some journalist. I'm not a journalist, I'm a producer. So, but I'm just giving it a try to see the reaction and to know where from 1 to 10 if I did well. Just comment it on my under the video, so it will help me to go on and do more vlogs and introduce the Vienna to you. Vienna is a beautiful city, and Austria is a beautiful country. Yeah. Vienna, I don't call Austria a country. I call Austria a kingdom. There's a difference between kingdom and country. Country is just a group of landscape where people are, and they get their what do you call it? I will not say independence. Yes. Is it supreme or what? I don't know what. There's a word you can call a country that is supreme on their own. But Vienna, Austria is a kingdom. kingdom is different from country. Yeah. So kingdom has a way it's organized, and everybody is well taken care of equally. Nobody is bigger than other. In Vienna, you can be so rich, you enter the train, nobody knows you. You can be so rich, you drive with your bicycle, nobody bothers you. Nobody even notices that you are rich. You can be poor and dress like a rich person and go about your life. So richness, the higher upper class, middle class, and lower class live like people that lives in kingdom. Everybody is provided for. Nobody is hungry. If there's a hungry people, that would be few that are maybe not well trained and maybe never worked, never learned any job. You know, there's some people, they don't want to do anything. As a young boy, when his peers are going to school to study, he always run away. He doesn't want to study anything. When he gets old, he couldn't find a job because he has no qualification. Along the way, he start drinking, become a drunkard and stay on the street because he doesn't want to be responsible for anything. You know, but in Vienna, in Austria, if you struggle to study something, you must make something out of it. You must make a living from what you study. It's there. But some people doesn't want to take it. There's opportunities. I say to myself, I say to my children, if I will be born in Vienna, I'm living now 20, maybe 21 years in Vienna. I said to them, if I will be born in Austria, either I'm a pilot, or these people that control the tower of the plane landing, the tower controller. These people make a lot of money. Or I'll be one of the police chiefs. But the police, not the ordinary police that takes care of the verkehr, of the traffic, police that plan the road, how cars should drive. I'll be one of their chiefs. I have a passion for traffic. Sometimes I see what people are driving and it pains me a lot. I want to change some certain things. There are some places you are coming out of the street and the big car is parking by the side. You will not see an incoming car. So when you come out more, that incoming car wants to hit your car. And nobody is complaining. Nobody is doing anything. If I see things like that, I want to go and put a signboard from three cars. Nobody should park there. So that incoming cars, if you're coming out of your street, you will see incoming cars. Or you put a very big mirror that faces that direction. If you're coming from your street, you see from the mirror if a car is coming or not. That place is a very risky place, and it's where I normally drive out from my house. And it pains me in my heart. I feel like I want, if I'm a police guy, if I care police, I will change it immediately. There are some things people are driving. I'm from Africa, but I know it's wrong. You know? And they get away with it because nobody is checking. Until an accident happens, police will come and start documenting this and that. But nobody put into law that you should not drive like this or do like this. I will mount a camera there. Anybody that drives like that, from the plate number, he get a ticket at home. Tomorrow he will not do the same anymore. So some people, where people are driving 30, they drive 100. If a kid's run out or a dog run out, they have killed one of the dog from my stepmom. I think one car was where they are driving 30. Somebody was driving very fast and the car ran out. He hit that dog. A dog ran out. He hit that dog. But he was driving. If he was driving 30, he would be able to stop on time. But I don't know if that dog died or not. I cannot remember. So there's many things I wanted to change. I have passion for traffic, how people drive cars. There should be a lot of laws that prevent uncommon accident, unnecessary accident. You know, as well as their country is so well organized, accident happens every day. But in Nigeria, if you can drive a car in Nigeria for 2 years and you didn't have accident, then you know you are a good driver. You can drive anywhere and you will not have accident. Unless someone came and jammed you, then you claim the insurance, nothing else. So I'm going back home. This is the main entry to the Wunde Wiese. Everywhere is green, and we always have a very nice air. In the night, you open your window, it seems like someone turned AC on, you know. So it's a different atmosphere around this area. It's like what they will call in Nigeria GRA. But GRAs in Nigeria doesn't even have this amount of trees. The only city I know that planted some trees are Coal City, Enugu. That was where I was living. That's why I like Enugu so much. You can buy some drinks, go with your friends and hang out in Independence Layout. That place they call Opera Square. Opera Square. There's a long trees there. You can relax there, drink your juice, make a picnic. That around that area is full of trees. See that Enugu was planned, I think, by the British, and when they left, it was still maintained up to today. But there are some cities you go, you don't see one tree, one dwarf tree at all. Everywhere is shop, and buildings, unnecessary buildings. Heat are going up. In Lagos, you cannot even sleep at night. You have to wait outside till 12 o'clock before you can be able to go home. If you have AC, you thank your God. If there's light, you know, you will be sweating till morning. Rashes. Anytime I come to Lagos, you will see rashes after 3 days all over my body. But the moment I go back to the east, you know that east has more trees. They have farm, they have mango, they have papaya. You know, I wanted to say also that my late mom was a planter. The story I want to tell you. When my late mom was alive, God bless her soul, she went to my uncle's house. My uncle's house has a very big compound in the village. My mom goes there and plants a lot of plantains through all the fences. She plants a lot of plantain and banana. And you know, plantains, sometimes they produce a little stem. She will dig up that tree, stem and plant it next. Before you know it, all the fences has a lot of plantain and banana. My uncle was complaining, say that my mom wants to finish everywhere with the plantain because he was planning to build a swimming pool. But my mom were planting avocado, papaya everywhere. And then they were growing. Don't mind what is here, the cable here. This is I have a long cable for my microphone, so I tie them together and put it here. So my mom, the plantain were growing. So it happens that when my uncle came back and stayed for some weeks, he wants to go back to Lagos. And my mom brought a lot of plantain and banana and put in his boot. He was so surprised. He asked my mom, "Did you buy this in the market?" He said, "No, it's from here. It's from what I planted here." A lot of plantain, delicious big plantain and banana. So he went to Lagos. His children and his family were enjoying it. So it was when my uncle realized that it was a great idea. And then he became appreciative. And right now, my mom is no more, my uncle is no more, but his children are there. My uncle, may God rest his soul. So, the only person that is enjoying these plantains, everything my mom planted, avocado, papaya, is the woman that is living there. She is the one now enjoying it. But each time I come to Nigeria, I used to go there and see if I can be lucky enough to see something I can pluck, because it was my mom that planted it. I used to go there. Sometimes I'm lucky, sometimes I'm not. Yeah, but in our own house we have planted a delicious avocado. We planted orange, different things. It was from my mom that I learned to plant fruits. That's why I say to you, I would prefer in Lagos, on the street, that demarcation from the road, they should plant something that bear fruit, so that people that are passing by, anytime there's a fruit, they can easily pluck it. It's just for everyone. And there'll be people that clean under those trees every day. And there's some people that will be maintaining, gardeners that will be maintaining the trees. I would not like to plant an empty tree that will produce nothing. They just come and clean the leaves that fell down. I would like to plant something that will bear fruit. That's why I started planting on my window. I planted paprika, I planted headbell, and every morning I water it. And if I see how they are growing, I'm so happy. Planting a tree makes you very happy. Planting a fruit, it makes you so happy. By the time it will produce some fruit, you are so satisfied. You know that when God was creating the earth, he planted trees everywhere. He created the ocean and put fishes on it. And when God finished creating, he saw that everything was growing according to his will. And he was so happy. He said, the scripture said that God looked around from everything he created and said that they were good. It was out of joy that he said they were good. So when you plant a tree and it grows up and bear fruit like mango, there's a feeling it gives you. There's a joy you cannot buy with money. If you doubt me, try it. Try a small thing. Plant a paprika on your window. Water it every day. And when it grows and produces paprika, red paprika, you say this is what you made with your hand. There's a satisfaction it gives you. A feeling of joy. It's therapeutic. Even if you go to a psychological doctor, there's some problem you will have. He will ask you to plant a tree, plant something, and take care of that until it grows and bear fruit. You will see that you are missing something. You know, if you doubt me, try it. Plant some pepper just on your window and water it every day and watch it grow. When you bear some pepper, you see that pepper. When you are eating that pepper, you eat it special. You will not rush it. You know it's the pepper you produce by yourself. You know, I actually wanted to be a farmer, but it's not possible in Austria because in Austria there's guidelines and you have to have a land. Land is so expensive here. But in my home country, in the future, I will want to build a greenhouse farming because it gives you joy. It's not all about the money. It gives you joy. If you plant something and it's growing and you see that it's growing. And planting something is an act of holiness. Planting something is like extending creation of God. You are extending his hands because God is a farmer. God is a farmer. He planted all these trees, different kind of fruits all around the world. So God loves to plant. So when you plant, you are extending God's hands to plant more trees. Every one of us, before you die, you should plant one tree. Even if it's in your homeland, plant one tree, let it grow. Even if it's a big tree that will stay 100 years, plant one tree. Just try to find a space and plant one tree, naturally to grow. Then you see that you are doing a holy work. Alright guys, this is where I will close today. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, and share your thoughts on the comment also, you know, and so that we discuss more further. And rate me also on my vlog and see if I'm doing well. Okay, thanks and remain blessed.